Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Dear students, I hope all of you are able to listen to me, and I hope my voice is clear to all of you. Okay, last time you know very well that last time we had started a new chapter, Introduction to the Dreamweaver. Basically, the Dreamweaver is the software in which we can design web pages in a GUI environment where you don't need to write the HTML code. Rather, you can directly put all of your objects, images, videos, audios in your work in the web page that you want to develop. And then, of course, you can do this thing quite easily using Adobe Dreamweaver. So in Adobe Dreamweaver, basically we are going to design web pages using Adobe Dreamweaver software. We are not going to apply this time the HTML codings just like we had done in our previous chapter, chapter 3 and chapter 4, if you remember, frames, lists, tables. So we had done the documentation that how you can create using HTML coding. So all these things we had done. Okay. So over here, basically, the last time's work is also uploaded in your Google Classroom. You can see over there that the video is already uploaded. I had explained you the procedure of installing the Adobe Dreamweaver as well, and I had given the link. Some students were asking about the link. I had given you this link already in your Google Classroom. And by going to that link, you can download the Adobe Dreamweaver. And I had told you that when you will unzip it, you will see over there one crack folder will be there. So from that crack folder, you have to copy basically one file, this file. This file you have to copy and you have to paste this file on the location of the Adobe Dreamweaver software where it is installed. How you go to the location? You go to by right clicking the Adobe Dreamweaver, then you go to open file location. And when you reach the file location, you can see that it is a shortcut. So again, you go to the same thing, open file location. And over here, you have to paste that file. The file that I have given you in the cracked folder when you will download it from the given link. So today we are going to extend those topics that we have already gone through in the last lessons. Elements of the Dreamweaver, we will continue from here. What are the different elements that we need to see in this chapter? So I'm starting from page number 160, 164, elements of the Dreamweaver. Okay. So over here you can see that what are the different parts of the Dreamweaver software when we are working on it. Title bar on which the title is displayed. Standard toolbar contains the file and edit and other menus having commands like new, open, save. So these are the common things which are there. Insert tab. Insert bar is important, which contains the options relating to the insert objects like tables, images you can insert in your document. Okay. Then property inspector is similar to the property inspector that you had seen in Adobe Photoshop. So property inspector is there to set the properties of the drawn objects, whatever you are going to draw. So we are going to apply this property inspector as well. Whenever we take a new file, just like last time we had created ICTED main. So main file we have taken over here, and the ICT is the folder in which we can create multiple files, just like we had created about us.html, contact us.html. Okay, so we had created some multiple files over here. So basically we make a folder, and then in that folder we are going to save all the files. Now, what is meant by the panel groups? These are the set of related panel groups together under one heading. To expand a group, click the arrow to the left of the group's name. The file panel lets you manage files. Similarly, you can see over here different panels are there: application, CSS, cascade, style sheet. So basically, what is going on over here in this panel group, you can see on the right side. Panel group, you can see one arrow is there which is showing you right now there isn't any style sheet available. So when I clicked on the CSS, no CSS properties apply to the current section. We have not applied any CSS right now. CSS is basically cascade style sheets. Now if I close it, then you can see over here applications. Now in the applications, right now we don't have any server side application, any database application, any binding application, any component which is related to this page. So right now there isn't any particular application that we are going to use. Tag inspector is there, general tag, browsing specific tags, CSS specific tags. So all these things are not there in this chapter that we are going to study. Right now we are concerned with the files. Files that we are creating over here. I have created one site with the name of ICT edu, which is there in my D drive. And in the ICT edu, I have got multiple pages like about us page, contact us page, of course, the main page of the uh, site as well. So basically these are called group panels. So right now we can see that in the file panel, file group panel, we have got multiple files. So you may be asked in your question and answers about the group panels and explain file panel. What do you do? What happens in the file panel? File panel gives you the opportunity to manage different files available in one folder that you have got in one website. Document window shows the document toolbar with many buttons on it. Show code view, and it also shows you the code design and also shows you the code view and design view both at a time. Both the things are clear over here. Refresh design view changes in code design view. Code view not do not appear in the design view automatically. You have to first save the file or click this button. So whenever you are inserting some object, like I go to insert and I want to insert some object over here, I'm writing some, text over here. So whatever the task is there that I am going to do, so when I will type, for example, I am typing over here, home page of the website. Let's suppose I write over here, home page of the website. I make it bold. I change the font design. I can change the color even. I can change the size, etc. All these things. Size I can change up to 24. I can make it central align. Now if I want to see what is the code behind, you can see over here the code is written. Code has been created automatically. Whatever I took the font style, I applied the bold as well. I took this color FF0000, it is for red color. I took the 24 point size. I did not code this. Remember, we used to code these things in the HTML when we were doing the HTML coding in chapter 3 and 4. But over here, we are not doing any coding. The code is being generated automatically. You are not doing any sort of code over here, but the code is being generated automatically by the Dreamweaver. If you go to design view, then you will see that what you have designed, and when you will click on the code will be visible to you. that this is basically the code working behind this design. If you want to see both at the time, then you are going to click on this option split. Split is going to show you both the things at the time. So I hope this thing is now clear. Now come to the status bar is at the bottom of the, I think all these things is refresh design view, code design, view options. Okay. So whenever you are coding, you are designing something, so then you will see that the code is refreshed, and you will have to see that all the options whatever you have entered, these are appearing in the code as well. Status bar is at the bottom of the document window. It provides additional information about the document you are creating. Status bar is at basically the bottom of the window, and you will be able to see the status of the document that right now you are going to create. So it provides additional information about the document you are creating. So in a status bar, normally what is shown over here, selection tool is there, hand tool is there to move the page here and there, zoom tool is there to see the page, that how much zoom it is. So such kind of things, when we click on this button of the page, right now you can see this is basically the status bar. Can you see this? Body is written over here, selection toolbar, hand toolbar. Hand toolbar is there to move the page here and there, okay? Then zoom toolbar is there. If I write over here 50%, then you will see that the page is now zoom out. You can see over here, okay? So if you want to increase the size up to 100% or 75%, so it will do it accordingly. Zooming option, selection tool, hand tool is there on this over here, and it will show you the main page. But when you resize the page, right now you can see over here the body section are being shown over here. Can you see this? This is basically called the selection toolbar. Set magnification. Magnification is set by over here 100%, 50%. Size of the window 43 by 453 by, for example, 243. Okay, size of the window. What would be the download time for this page? According to the size of the window, it is giving you the download time. If the page is there, then 1 kilobyte per second will be the time to download. According to the text available on the page, you can see that it is also showing you the download time. Right now, it is showing you 1 kilobyte per second. So right now, the size of the file is very less, so hence it is not going to take that much size, that much time, because the size is less. So the file will be downloaded almost in 1 second, even less than 1 second it will be downloaded. But it gives you the average speed that 1 kilobyte data will be downloaded in 1 second. Selection tool, hand tool is there to move the object from left to right or from right to left. Zoom tool is for magnification, window size. It lets you resize the document window to determine or custom dimensions. For example, if you see over here, if I click on this button, this is the button. So now you can see that what is the size of the window, 469 by 405. Now I have clicked, now it is 1105 by 402. So width has been increased. So we can adjust it accordingly, whatever we want to have, we can adjust it. Document size and download time is showing you this total size of the document, shows the estimated document size and the download time for the page, including all dependent files such as images and other media files. Now adding text and images, how you can add text and images, how you are going to add the text and images. To insert text, simply click inside the document, type whatever you want to type. Okay. And after completion of one line, you can press enter. Dreamweaver automatically adds paragraph spacing. To add a line, press shift plus enter. So then you will be able to see that a new line has been added. Over here now you can see that one procedure is given to include the text. So if we are interested, for example, to make one page about some topics, so of course first we will have some data. We will type some data about that page. We will take the necessary images and then we are going to arrange that data and images in our work. So then we can do it. All the students will keep the cameras closed. Open an existing document or create a new document. Here a document called second web page. HTML is open. Type some text in the document as shown. At the bottom of the screen you will see the property inspector. What does the property inspector do? The property inspector is there to set the properties of the given objects, just like over here we can set the properties accordingly. Left align, right align, bold, italic, underline. Okay, all these things are there. Let me go to Google to find out some text about a book, How to Study Effectively. If I want to have some text, definitely I will have to type or I will have to go some point from where I can find out some things. Right now I'm taking the data from the internet, but normally we type our own text and we develop our own text. Okay. Why? Because this is plagiarism. Plagiarism means you cannot type the text using this way, because this is not a good way. You have to do your own work. Just like I have typed one line over here, I just make it center align. Okay, I am taking one passage or two passages from here. Now this is the text that I have taken. Now I can select this text and I can go and I can apply different designs to it. Whatever design you want to have, you can apply any design. Just like this is the paragraph you have selected. Okay, this is paragraph. I say that this is a paragraph. What kind of style is there that you want to give? What is the font style? Okay. If you have already developed CSS, we can apply this that design over here. But right now we don't have. So we can design a number of things over here. Let's suppose this is a picture that I want to insert. So I can save it on my desktop. Now you can see that whatever styles we are taking, these are coming in our work, and we can choose that style for any other paragraph as well. Now if I go to the insert image, I go to my desktop. The image that right now I have inserted, but I am not able to find that image. Anyway, I can save any other image. Let it be saved. Okay, the image format is not supported, so we have to take JPEG file. Okay, whenever we are going to store such kind of file, so that file should be a JPEG file that we can easily save. When you are storing the image, you will see that it is, if it is a web file, you are not going to use this file. You have to take some JPEG file. For example, if I say study effectively and I am clicking on the images. Now these are the images related to the study. So I'm going to save one image. Now you can see that it is showing you the file extension. I am going to take this type of JPEG file. Okay. Now I go to my Dreamweaver, insert image. And on my desktop, one image is there with the name of, okay. So this image has been inserted in my document. I can make it center align, left align, right align, whatever I want to do. If I want to resize it or if I want to show it in large size, I can. Now if you see that it has been saved, I will click on the save button, so the changes have been saved. The code has been created automatically, you can see over here. Fine. Even if we close this file, we will be able to open this file in this main file in the Google Chrome. So if I close this, even I have closed the Dreamweaver. Now if I go to the folder of the P3, you'll be able to see that I am able to use this file and I am able to open this file in Google Chrome, in Firefox, in all types of almost web browsers. This is our folder of the website. Main file. I double click on it. Can you see this? The main file has been created. We did not code anything over here. Did we? No. We did not code anything over here. We just wrote all the things, the headings, the paragraphs, the pictures. We inserted the pictures as well, whatever we want to do. We have worked in the design view only. If you want to see over here, now it's code. Remember how we see the code in the HTML? If one page is opened, we right click on it, view source. This is how we used to see the HTML code in the HTML chapters when we studied about it. So over here you can see that the code has been automatically generated. If I zoom in, now this is the code. What style I applied over here, font family, Courier New. I just selected the font. Its code has been created for me. What kind of style I have given? To the second text, I have given this style, Georgia Times New Roman. This style is basically given to my second passage, my passage that I have selected. And this style is given to my heading. So the first heading that I have given is on style 1 homepage website. It is on style 1. And the second style 2 has been applied to my paragraph, whatever I have written on both the paragraphs. So I have taken how many styles? Two styles I have used in this document. Style 1 is used for my heading, and style 2 is used for my paragraphs, the passages that I have used. Okay. Now, if you see over here the position of the image, you will be able to identify that the image also contains some specific things, just like image source. Remember, we used to set the image source in the HTML. Now, image source has automatically been set, that the image is already available. Definitely, we will put all the images and the related things in that folder in which we are working, just like we are working over here. So we will put all the things over here. Whatever the image is, or related pages, whatever we are using, we are going to store those things, all the ingredients, the text, audio, video, images, in this particular folder, which is basically the folder of our website, that right now we are storing in the local computer. And of course, when the time will come and you have bought some domain name, so you are going to upload that particular folder in that computer, which is basically a web server and giving you the hosting service. So I have explained you this point as well, what is meant by the styles and how we can set the styles using property window. Click the page property button to display the page properties dialog box. For example, if the Dreamweaver is not showing you the property panel, what will happen? If it is not showing you the property panel, so you are going to switch on this property panel from the window menu. This is available. You will go and click on the properties. Okay. And then over here you will be able to see the properties. Before going towards any new thing, let me mark the attendance. Okay, so we have got from Munib Javed to Kamlesh. Okay, just a minute. From Munib Javed to Kamlesh, and then Kamlesh Kumar to Zaid bin Imran, and up to Saim. Okay. Now come towards the next point. How we can switch on the property panel if it is not visible? We will go to the window menu and we will click on the properties, or we can directly press the Control F3 as well. I hope up to here all the things are clear to all of you, and I hope these all things are clear and we have studied up to here. Now we will go to the next things as well, how we can insert images, how we can resize images. You will notice that if I change the size of the image in design view, in the coding will change whatever we have done. So now you can see that the size of the image has been changed. If I go and if I split this option, and now if I change the size of the image, can you see that if I change the size of the image, the values, the parameters are being changed over here in the coding as well. Let's suppose right now it is 346 by 350, but if I increase it, can you see this 521 by 1036? Why? Because we have changed the design and the coding is being changed accordingly. Up to here, if you have got any question, please ask me. Is there anyone who is unable to install Adobe Dreamweaver? Please let me know if you have got any type of query related to such issue. Kindly ask me so that I can explain you if you have got any issue. Please raise the hand. Raise the hand. Yes, Muhammad Maz. Maz, I have unmuted you.
Sir, and what is that second link which you gave us in that link with the Adobe Dreamweaver?
On which date? Can you tell me the date? Okay.
December 6th.
Yeah. Fine, fine. You are talking about the. Basically, I have given you the link of the page from where you can download the Dreamweaver. This is the link. Second link is about the basically about it was about um, the WinRare, because the zip files are downloaded when you download any software. So when you don't have the WinRare software, so of course what you need to do, you have to install the WinRare as well. So WinRare, free of cost, WinRare is also available. Okay, but I think they are giving you. Let me show you what is basically the WinRare software. WinRare software is basically having this kind of icon, just like if you have got just like this is a software, just like Flash. I am not able to use it. I will have to right click on it. If I have WinRare install, it is going to show me this icon. Can you see this book type of icon? When I will click extract here, extraction will be done by the WinRare. You know about it. Okay. Now when you will say yes, so then now the software is being extracted. What's going on? Software is going to be extracted. You can see over here now this folder is being created. Files were basically compressed in one folder. Now we are unfolding those files. And when this process will be done, you will see such kind of folder. If you are unzipping Dreamweaver, so you will see that then when the folder has been unzipped, all the files which were basically joined together, now these are separate from each other. Maz, this thing is now clear. Raise the hand and let me know. Maz.
Yes, sir. Now it's clear. Thank you.
Clear now. Okay. Now, with the honesty, you have to tell me, all these students, that those who have already installed Dreamweaver in their computers, raise the hand. Raise the hand, those who have installed. Just raise the hand. I'm not going to ask anything. I just want to see the status. Okay, Junaid has installed, Rafe, Kamlesh, Munib, Usman. What about the rest of the class? They have not. Even then, when I have already given the link as well on your Google Classroom from where you can download it. Okay, fine. So the other students, those who have not installed, they should also install it. In the next class, I am going to ask this thing. Abdul Muiz, Asad Irfan, Habib Haider, Asim Majid, Hassan Faisal, Ismail, Hamdan, Ahsan, Muhammad bin Zafar, Munam, Umar Khalid, Rafi, Sayyid Muhammad Asad. You have not installed yet. Wail Abu Huraira, Hamoud, Rami and Saim. All these students will have to install in the next class. In the beginning of the class, first I will see the status that you have installed or not. The procedure is giving on the same video about what Maz had asked the question on 6th of December. This video contains, in the beginning of this video, you will see the procedure of installation on 6th December, and you'll click on it. You will see that what is the procedure, okay, and you will be able to install it quite conveniently. The procedure has been explained over here. So this is possible over here. So over here, whenever you will, okay, how you are going to give, this is the procedure. How we are going to paste the crack file, all the things are given over here. So if you see over here, you will see that how we are going to crack it at the end. Okay, fine. The next class, I am going to ask this thing that you have installed Adobe Dreamweaver in your computers. All the students would have the Adobe Dreamweaver in their